Megan Johnson. I'm a naturopathic doctor, acupuncturist, massage therapist. I just wanted to introduce myself to you today so that we could get to know each other a little bit better. I went to naturopathic school late in life. I started when I was maybe 51, 52 maybe. My goal was to graduate by the time I turned 60, but I didn't make it until 61 because I was 61. But it was an amazing experience, and I love learning about the body and natural health. So I put that to good use. So I wanted to introduce myself and just say a little bit about who I am and how I practice. So my biggest goal is to have an authentic, honest space for people to come and express themselves about their health, to ask questions, to get support on their healing journey. I'm not a big person on biohacking and functional medicine. I am more of an all-over type of practitioner, what's commonly known as terrain, and we'll get into discussing that later because that's a really, really deep subject. But just know that I embrace the whole body. All the systems work together. You can't treat one part, like you can't treat just the gut without treating the brain, without treating the endocrine system. So that's how I look at health and healing. And I'm really big on drainage. I don't do a lot of detox. And again, that's a deep subject, and we'll get into that later. I'm going to do more videos to talk about the difference between those things. But I really believe it's important to have gentle treatments and that affect the whole body and help open up everything because the body wants to move to homeostasis. It wants to move to balance. And so we're just going to look at the parts that are out of balance and gently allow them to come back into balance. So that's kind of how I work in a nutshell. I'm always learning, so there's never going to be a once and done thing. And maybe that hurts your feelings, and I'm sorry about that, but we grow, we learn, and I especially love that part of this whole medicine and the whole healing journey. So what I do promise is that I will be here for you and I will listen. One of the most important things that I do and that I love doing is listening and hearing what people are going through. And will I have a solution for everything? Probably not. But that's the fun part. And I really want to have fun with this. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy this. We should be laughing together. We should be crying together. All of that stuff. That's all part of healing. And I'm here for that. So I'm super excited about that. So yes, I will hear, I will listen. That's a big part of the healing journey. And I'm not here to tell you what to do. What I'm here to do is to listen and help you listen to your body and discern and know what's the best thing for you to do now. And it's always just the next step. What is the next step for us to do? And so that's what I'm here to help you think about and do. So there'll be highs, there'll be lows. That's just the nature of healing. And all of that is just information. We just take it as information and move on and decide what to do next. So my favorite thing, though, besides listening to people, my favorite thing is when people come in and I can make a custom tincture or a custom herbal blend. My thing when I graduated was that I wanted to be the country doctor. I wanted to be a country doctor. And I don't know if you have any idea what that means, but what that means to me is when I was a little kid, we even had a Dr. Johnson in my town, and I loved Dr. Johnson. I was so curious about his doctor bag. I was curious about what he did, and I had all the questions. Why? Why is he doing this? What about this? What about that? And I still have that curiosity. I am so curious. I want to know why. I want to know how. And yeah, sometimes does that drive me crazy? Yep. Do I always get an answer? No, but I'm comfortable with that. Information comes in many different forms and in many different ways, and I'm cool with that. So yeah, so that's me. I'm looking forward to answering questions. Please reach out if you have questions or are curious. I will put my contact information below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much. Bye now.